Hello, my Tiffy hippies. It is Tammy coming to you live tonight. I'm back. I'm not 100%, but I am back, and I'm glad to be back. It has been a long couple of days. It's been a long time since I've seen y'all, and it has been a whole lot going on since I've seen y'all. So as you jump on here tonight, do me a favor. As always, say hello and tell me where you're watching from. And if you don't mind, drop me a grateful fed in the comments. I am going to get on the onto the little messenger here to my admins and mods, and I'm going to remind them we're live. And I am a few minutes early. It takes a few seconds for y'all to jump on here, but as always, do all the things for me. I do appreciate y'all. I am live for What's Up Wednesday. I should have done this a little bit earlier. I just have been running like crazy. As many of you know, if you're here in Virginia, it is harvest festival time. It is harvest time for everyone's summer grow. A lot of people are bringing in their plants, and as a result, as you can see behind me, I probably need to move some things. I take care of doing that for people in an effort to be able to keep the trim. So if you have a harvest and you need some help with that, let me know. We'd be glad to help you. We'd be glad to help you. Hello, Miss Heather. Y'all, there's 4 of you watching. Do me a favor. Like it says, there we go. Hello. I am feeling a lot better. I don't look like it probably because I do have like my entire mouth. I was running a fever for so many days. When I run a high fever, my mouth breaks out terribly. It's very embarrassing. That's why I was not live for y'all this Sunday. I was not live for Monday Wake and Bake because this is way better. I look so much better than I have looked. It's been a tough couple of days, but let's just say this. I am at the point of not feeling well where I'm feeling a lot better than I was, right? And that's always very, very, very important. Is every day remembering that you can't unpack and you can't live there, but you can certainly you can throw yourself a little pity party every now and again, right? I had to here's a big thing, right? I give myself a whole lot of grief whenever I get slowed down and when I don't feel well. It spirals me. And this time has been no exception. What spiraled me was getting this sick this quick. Like I felt like we were, you're fine. Just enjoy, just come in, drop us a grateful fed in the comments. They'll find us and they'll get over here. I do appreciate y'all so much for being here. If you're watching, I would love for you to say hello and tell me where you're watching from. That really helps the algorithm, it helps people find the live. Then give me a hashtag grateful fed in the comments. And we're going to talk about that in a second. And then if you want to, you can always, if you have not hit your tag limit, you can tag a friend. So this, me getting so sick when I felt like I was kind of in flow and things were going well. I was kind of on like a good pattern. What's up, Sheila? Sheila spent the day with me today. She is here doing a little extra, learning some about trim and things like that. She said, I get to play the pot today. So Kim helped us with some of that. We have got so much of that to do. So I was excited to have extra hands. Sheila manifested. She says, Tammy, I'm going to work with you. And she's been telling me that for months and months and months and months. And she manifested the hell out of it. And there you go, Sheila. She's also a talented artist who has a beautiful portfolio of work. A lot of eyeballs. She likes to draw eyeballs, but it's really nice. What's up, Amanda Georgetti? Good to see you, darling. Thank you so much for continuing always to check on me whenever I'm not feeling well. Amanda is great about coming in and giving us like, hey, Tammy, are you okay? Are you going to be all right? Can I help you with anything, even though I'm in Florida? And, tonight is What's Up Wednesday, right? We talk about what's up. Had a blast, ain't stopping yet. I love it. I don't want you to stop, Sheila. We missed you. I missed y'all. I missed y'all so very, very, very much. I just honestly have felt, as my husband has, whenever he doesn't feel it, he'll say, "You just feel puny," and that's a saying like his family uses, and I have adopted it. And this last week, since last Friday, I have just felt puny. I have not felt well, like worse than I probably have felt in a really long time, and it really, really, really like upset the apple cart for me because it made me um, spiral as to like where am I not in flow? Like where is this coming from? Because I understand that a lot of times when you get ill, when you get sick, then it can be an energetic cause as well as like a physical outward cause. And for me, I have been protecting my energy so well with my little saying, like, every little cell in my body is healthy, every little cell in my body is well. And I do that like every day and I mantra it out. And I've been doing my, I got the sound bowls, I've been doing some sound meditation. I was really in tune, I thought. And then for everything, the things that have happened, just kind of the like, doop, 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 it really sent me into a tizzy because I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from and what it means and how I'm supposed to move forward and everything. And now, with it being what's up, is 2x4 therapy just with a physical manifestation. For me, a 2x4 therapy is always a physical manifestation. Because I can handle the emotional part a lot of times, I feel like, but the physical piece, I don't know, think that I can. But I'm still working through it. I don't know. I really don't know. Um, it's been an interesting couple of days, right? And it's all good. I'm gonna figure it out, and we're gonna just keep things moving in the right direction, and just let it go and let it flow. I'm not gonna try to know the answer because I feel like the more I try to figure out why, the more I'm not understanding it, right? Because what are we talking about? Source gave me the answer to this: clear, calm, collected, connected. And I've not been clear. I've not been calm. I've not been collected, and I'm definitely not connected right now at all, right? And then I got a message saying that I am connecting myself instead of taking and you doing the chi energy force, and I have too many ties out everywhere because I care too much. And that is the message that I am getting is that I have to learn, right, to allow um, the release and the let go of the energy cords, right? It's not my responsibility. I can't want it for everybody. I can't I can't all the intentionality I put into the food, and then I get too connected to it. So I'm tying myself to everything. And I have to learn to allow the magic to work without me being specifically tied to it with a ribbon. I feel like I'm more like I'm strapped to it like a ball. And I'm like, you gotta do it this way, or I'm gonna lose my mind. And I'm truly trying to let go of that control. So that's that left side of the brain. Hello, hello. Catherine Shaw here in Florida on my phone. Don't know how to use StreamYard on here. Glad you're feeling better and you were awesome. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. I prefer Katie. Okay, perfect, Katie. I did not know that. I'm glad to know that now. Thank you for telling me. You are not the keeper. You are just a messenger. Yeah. And so I'm learning to let go. So today, interestingly enough, um, more and more lessons, and more of me just kind of like taking a deep breath. And what I'm going to do right now is, like I said, let it go and stay in flow. Um, that which I cannot control, fix, can you? Yep. Can you just pull the plug for me and then I'll fix it when I get off the line? Thank you, baby. I'll see what I have to do. But we do have what's up Wednesday night. So what's up is that I'm kind of a mess, but I'm not really, right? I'm always gonna figure it out. So I know that there is a message in the mess, and I feel like whatever it is, it's going to be beneficial for not only myself, but as something that I share with the group, because that is always the thing, right? And that is, I can lead by example, and my example is this. This is my example for everybody in all of this. Um, Number one, uh, allow yourself grace, because I've had to allow myself a lot of grace. I have come across this whole time I've been sick, probably at least once a day, as completely a bonkers, crazy, rude, nasty, all the things. I made a couple of posts out of like knee jerk people things was getting on my nerves, and I just said things. And I think that it was my last effort of like, Tammy, you have to get all of it out. Like just ugh, right? I'm very much someone who kind of like sits on a fence. Um, I don't like to like rock the boat. And one of the things over this time, it's like, you're allowed to have an opinion, whether people don't like it or not. It's okay. Some people just are not going to like it, and it's all right. And honestly, the things that I've expressed opinions on, a lot of people have. I've had a few people that don't want to talk to me anymore, and then I've had a few people that are like, "Hell yeah, you're exactly right. I'm glad you finally said something." So I'm gonna let it go and let it flow, and not stress over all the things that I did that were kind of wonky. I'm gonna give myself grace for like the short comments, the rudeness in some places, because we all have that. We all have that ability to kind of knee jerk kind of mimic, right? We call it first response. And I've been very, very, very careful to use my what I call second, like responding in kind. I take a deep breath and I'm like, is it necessary for me to say this? Is it kind and is it true? And if it's not necessary, kind, or true, then I don't need to speak out loud. And even if it bothered me, I can just like let that go into the universe, transmute that, and be it gone. When I don't feel well, I work with first response a lot. So I'm going to get better at second response. Every day I'm getting better at that, right? Um, but I'm going to, like I said, give yourself grace. For me, it was putting that warrior blade away and sliding into that crone energy. It was a difficult transition. And interesting enough, Heather, you talk about sliding into that crone energy. A lot of that crone energy is that sharp, not so much like blade energy, like cutting people, but it's more of like an unbothered, like I just speak my mind regardless if it hurts your feelings, as a sage, old, wise woman, right? And I've actually been doing a lot of research on crone energy, and I have a whole. If you would like, I was thinking about you when I did this about with Mabon and the pagan Thanksgiving, and quick and to the point, yes. And I did a whole like thing for you, um, and because we had talked about this crone energy, and it's about hearth witches and about Hesta, Bridget, and Bobby Ga. Anyway, the crone energy. I've got some stuff about it, which is really interesting that I just done that talking about that. But that's a whole other thing. I've had a lot of time to do a lot of like researching and reading and just kind of sitting still, and it's probably a lot of the things that we need to do, right? So we always say like give yourself grace, right? They also say I always say, well, Carly's taught me this for years, right? Gentleness, ease, and grace. And nothing has been easy, nothing has been gentle, and nothing has been graceful. But as you go through your life, try to like go forward with gentleness, ease, and grace. When you don't feel well, it's a little harder to do. But we have had a lot of fun other stuff going on. All the orders are out and good to go. Like we're still keeping up with all that. My team has been phenomenal. So if y'all can give a big whoop whoop, some thumbs up, some hearts, some O faces to my team. Sheila's been here today helping with trim. Brittany's been here today helping with trim. We've had Selena and Mel in the kitchen doing all the things. I'm not gonna lie, my husband is the hometown hippie team because he has been cooking the meals and taking care of the shop and got all of the demo completed and all the baseboard pulled up and still getting things done. So where I am weak, they are strong, and I love being able to build out a team now to where when things kind of go haywire, business doesn't kind of shut down. And I've been very blessed that Friday Mel came in. I sat in my chair. I never moved. She touched all of it. She did it all. So since I've been sick, she has really been hands on all of it. If it's gone out since I've been ill, Mel has got it out the door. We've had inventory. Selena came in yesterday, and where we had to make some stuff, she came in and she did. We did all kinds of stuff yesterday. Like I put the ingredient pieces in, she scooped it all. The between the KitchenAid and Selena, it all got done yesterday. Truth hurts. Just try to deliver with grace, but sometimes that's not what the situation calls for. And admitting when you were sharp, it's a struggle. It is. And when I looked at this week, where I was able to give myself a little bit of grace with that, was talking about shadow work. It was like saying, like, hey, I admit that I'm weak and that I have faults. And that sometimes I don't speak kindly and I'm sorry. I'm self aware of that. And it's always my intention to do my best, right? We talk about the four agreements. And I say, Um, I operate from a place where I always do my best. What I find is that I have this expectation of what my best is, and when I'm at what I feel like is my worst, sometimes that's my best, right? And I had to learn that lesson this week. Is that when you operate from a place of integrity, I'm always trying to do my best, but I also know that maybe I was a little sharp tongued, and if I was, I want to apologize and put that out to the universe. And I said, I'm gonna my higher self. I'm like, I'm gonna give myself grace, and I'm gonna forgive myself for anything that maybe wasn't in character. But at that moment, that was the best that I had, and I need to learn to understand, right? Because I heard something today. It's like the learning to love yourself. It's not any greater to love other people. You have to show yourself love. It's just as important for you to show yourself that love. And if you are not showing yourself love, but everyone else, you're not you're doing the world a disservice because you're part of the collective. And you should love you as well as everyone else, which helped me give myself a little grace today. So um, that really did help. Um, but we do have, like I said, that's what's up. The team has been phenomenal. Update status on the shop. It's coming slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race. Had I not been ill, we would have been over there knocking it out. I really believe that this weekend we will have a big chunk of it kind of like bullied into. We're not going to be like open and operational October 1st, but we will definitely be much further along. And there's some pieces and parts that are moving a little differently than I anticipated them having to move. And once I get all that figured out, I'll come to y'all with that. Right now, what's up is that's still kind of like things are still kind of figuring itself out. But we're moving right along. So what else is up? It's fall, y'all. Tomorrow is the fall equinox. Who is excited for fall equinox? Tell me in the comments. Do you know what that is? Right. First of all, do you know about the fall equinox? Yes or no? Do you know about the fall equinox? And then another question, yes or no. So the first one, yes or no. Do you know what the fall equinox is? Do you know what that is? Anybody know what it is? Let's start with that question first. Anybody know what the fall equinox is or why it's important, right? Um, sorry, y'all. I still have congestion, so me, yes, yes, yes. I knew Heather probably knew what it was. We have heart space meditation tomorrow night on the fall equinox, which I think is pretty amazing from what you told me today. Okay. Yeah, so Sheila was here today. I was kind of doing some research on that today, trying to figure out what I was going to do. And that's interesting that that kind of transition, right? That kind of transition perfect for me. Today we were sitting. I was in my office a lot of the days, a lot of the time today, trying to work on scores and mountains of like documents and forms, and Google mission statements and charters and club rules and all these things. Um, and I walked out to ask Sheila a question today because I was reading something about the fall equinox, about drawing and this big thing of being drawn to that, needing balance and all this other stuff. And when I walked out today, there was we have two large oak trees that overhang our pond, and they're just gorgeous. But we had a little wind today, and sometimes just as the fall happens, right? They'll start losing some branches from time to time for no apparent reason, just because trees do that kind of stuff. And sorry, I have this really dry, itchy left hand palm, and I had just finished doing some of the days of the week research. I've been doing that and reading about that, and it was back into that and posting some stuff today. And it was talking about Odin and Wednesday, and today's Wednesday, and about how he bound himself to the tree of knowledge for 9 days to unlock the runes and the magic of the runes. And right when I was doing all that research, I walked out to talk to them about something or tell them something, and a tree branch had fallen. And to me, it was like that's a message in a rune form because you'll notice the runes have those weird like shapes, and a lot of times they're found in like they kind of look like tree branches, right? Um, and sorry, y'all, I have this everything is just dry skin everywhere. And I was like, huh, that looks like something, a ruin. And I'm like, find the two ruins that it kind of looks like. And they both popped out of the deck. And so I pulled the cards tonight to talk about for a second, right? And so today, what I want you to do is I want you to pay attention to the signs. So as I was trying to, hi Nancy, I am feeling a bit better. Yes, I am pushing it ahead. So we have Fehu, and this ruin represents earned income, right? This is the ruin, the first one that I pulled out of the deck. The ruin represents earned income. It represents your career as well as your wealth, status, and a position. Fehu is a ruin of success and attainment. Drawing this ruin indicates that prosperity is coming towards you in some form, often but not always regarding money. This type of gain will be indicated by the surrounding ruins. And then it talks about who the ruins around that are. Now, we also got the second ruin that I pulled out that kind of looked like it was like, I'm not sure I'm seeing both of these in this tree branch, right? The other one was Algis. And let me see what this one is. I'm trying to learn the ruins. This is interesting. This kind of came up today, I thought. This is the ruin of protection. It tells of a fortunate new influence entering your life. You should follow your instincts now since they will hit the mark. Friendships are in the picture. Either new or old friends will lend you useful assistance. Algis is often a prediction of opportunities someone will give you. Accepting the offer or opportunity will turn you in a beneficial new direction. As usual, look at the placement with the surrounding ruins. This can indicate your guardian angel is hovering, right? So this is saying that you're abundant and you're protected, right? Those are the two cards that jumped out of the deck today to let me know, right? And a lot of times we think whenever we are feeling crummy or we're feeling rotten and all those things, sometimes we kind of close ourselves off. And I know for truth and for sure, right, that earlier in my illness, right? Earlier in my illness, I was not calm, centered, collected. I was definitely not connected. I was just not. Not with source. I was not connected because I was none of those things. And I believe, right? And y'all can tell me what you think about this, right? We destined. I want to ask y'all this question, right? Um, when you feel disconnected, right? When you feel disconnected, sorry, y'all, I've got something crawl on my arm. When you feel disconnected, I feel like that made me feel even worse. It made me feel even worse. Um, because as I was not feeling well because of fever and all the things, right? I was not calm or centered or collected. So I was not connected. And as I have tried to get better, right, as I have taken like the allergy medicine and the cold medicine and the Advil and the Tylenol alternating to get the fever to go down and the muscle rubs and things like that, right? Um, I have taken my breaths. I have tried to get calm. I've gotten centered, right? I'm trying to be collected to be able to get my connection back up. And every day I'm feeling that the ajna, right? I'm feeling that crown chakra kind of opening because it's been very clogged. Yes, it was crazy and so unconnected. It was very much everything was clogged. And I'm like, I'm congested in my head. That makes sense, right? Your crown chakra, your third eye, all the things, right? And so I was taking the breaths and I'd hear a song, right? And I was taking a breath today. And I got back into the office and I got back into a pattern and I saw these ruins. And Source is letting us know that even when we are weak, right? I talked about my team, right? I talk about my physical team here on this plane. But what my spiritual team was telling me was that they were always here. They were always around, right? They were always hovering, right? They were always hovering, but I wasn't open to receiving. So it was letting me know that even if I don't feel it, it's here. Even if I don't know, it's around me. Even if I'm not behaving as if. And so for all of the times that I'm like worried about the precious lives and people in this group, every single one of you, every single one of you who maybe has not connected yet, who has not gotten calm and centered and collected. And I'm hoping that when I send the intentionality out into your food and into your bags and all the things, and we say we're sending you love and light and guidance and prosperity and calm, centered, collected, and connectedness, right? And I see that you're still struggling. And I see that still the same problems are arising and the same kind of behaviors are happening. And then that connection that I have to it, because I'm so afraid and worried for you. My spirit team let me know, it's even if you didn't know we were here, you didn't feel connected, you weren't doing your best, we were here hovering, we were taking care of you. That is our job, right? That is our job. We're there for them. They have a team that is standing in the trees, whispering in the wind, fluttering through the butterflies, playing through the airwaves. We are working with that everybody has their own team, right? And your job on their team is to provide them the product, to set the intention, and then to let us handle it from there. And my spirit team had to tell me that. I was like, hey, you need to cut them cords. They have a team, you have a team. Be on the team, do your part, and let it go. Right? So, if you are somebody out there who's like, yeah, I know that feeling. I'm not feeling very connected, not feeling very collected. I don't know that I have a spirit team, blah, blah, blah. They're there. And whenever you're ready, in any time and moment, any place, in any second of any day, sorry, I get dry easy right now, all those antihistamines and stuff. Um, all you'd have to do is take a deep breath and look. And it's not my responsibility, right? I can't breathe for you and I can't look through your eyes. So that's what my team told me. I was like, hey, and I guarantee you, anybody else would have looked out that window today. And I said, look at that branch. It looks cool. It looks like a room to me. And Sheila will tell you she was there. And I was like, let me go find the book and let me go find those. I'm not oh, these two are the two that popped out at me. And it let me know, right, that hey, uh, the ruin can indicate that your guardian angel is hovering, right? Even when I don't feel like it, they're there, and I just have to ask them for their help. I just have to call them in and ask them. Man, I was lost. I was lost. You did not know what I was talking about, but do you remember me saying it? Yeah, when I was talking about, hey, that looks like a ruin out there in the tree. And you probably were because I talk craziness all the time. But those are the two symbols that I saw in that tree branch out there. And it's interesting that is what popped up for them, especially during the days of the week, which made me think about that. So the interconnectedness of it is so interesting to me, is all. So that is what else is up tonight, right? That is what else is up tonight. So I was all into Trinity. Yes, you were really into that, and Sheila did an amazing job last night. I mean, today. She did an amazing job last night. She did an amazing job today. I really do appreciate that. That's why I love it here. You just saying that is why I love this group. You're not above admitting when you are the messenger has weak moments too. And like I said, I am weak. When I am weak, y'all are strong, and y'all stepped up. Heather stepped up in the group. Y'all are my tribe. And the other thing that's interesting is about that message specifically. Um, not being able to admit when you're wrong is, I think, one of my biggest pet peeves. Because once you admit that you're wrong, we can learn and we can move on from it, right? But holding on to like, no, 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 I'm like, that's like ego gripping sometimes. And it's interesting because Carly asked me a question this week, and I said to her, I'm like, right now, no, but that's because I don't feel good. I was like, because I know that it's just a knee jerk reaction because I don't want to see anybody right now. Like I don't want to be around any human being right now. And so no, I don't want this thing to happen. But I said, but can you give me a minute? Because I know that I'm just being an asshole, basically, is what I was trying to say. I know I'm just being a bitch right now because I feel like it. So give me a moment. And it's interesting because when you work with Birds of a Feather, we can all kind of help each other in that. When I am weak, they are strong. And it's nice to have friends and a tribe that you can say that to, where I can say to y'all, hey, I love you. I know I'm supposed to go live, but I can't today. And y'all are going to be like pissed off and like start talking trash about how I don't do what I say. And, there's a part of me that's always worried that like whenever I'm sick or whenever I am, not able to be here, that everybody just magically disappears and nobody out of sight, out of mind. And I'm like, I don't feel that way anymore. I never feel that way anymore because this group is so robust and y'all are such a family that family just doesn't do that to each other. So I love it so very much for that reason. And thank y'all so very much for that reason. Speaking of that, I put the end of the bag sale on sale, and that is gone, gone, gone. Y'all jumped on that, and all of those little amazing end of the bag quarter bags are out the door. Everybody's got those. I'm so glad that y'all were able to take advantage of that. Now that was, we love you. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Say I love you and go away. We love you. I love all of y'all. I love every single one of y'all. Y'all have no idea. I really, truly, 100% with all my heart do. Um, so, with that being said, right, I 100% had that little fun sale for everybody. You got your stuff in, you got it in, you got the things. It was an exclusive Grateful Fed sale. So this weekend, starting tomorrow, I'm going to go on in the morning and I am marking down. There's going to be a huge website sale. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to go on sale. A couple of things are going to go on a deep slashy sale, right? For the weekend. And then what we're doing is we are going to do everyone who places an order, okay? Everyone who places your order between tomorrow and Sunday, have this tomorrow and Sunday, is going to go into a drawing for a fall in love with fall gift packet. So depending on how many orders we get, right, will depend on how many items are in the box. So the more people that take advantage of the weekend sale, the more prizes will be in the giveaway. So depending upon, it'll at least be 3 items, but it can go up to 6 items. So it's going to be guaranteed at 3, but it's going to go up to 6 depending on how many orders we get in. And I saw some people placing some orders tonight. So depending on what I go look at, I don't want to like, if you place it tonight, you're on here, let me know. And I will add it and make that count for the thing. But it's got to be a website order, not a to me order. And that will get you entered into win the fall into love. I want to win. Katie Shaw, thank you for opening my order. You are so very, very, very welcome. Um, we we have got and I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna show it to y'all. I did not get a chance because shit happens, right? Shit happens. It's been one of those afternoons. Um, but there is a fall equinox special dropping. I have um I have done my research and we are going to do a new cookie starting tomorrow that's going to run. We're going to add a new little item to the menu for a little bit. It's a pumpkin doodle cup cookie cup. Now that is a pumpkin snickerdoodle, and it has an imprint in like a little cup, and then that has a spiced buttercream, like a cream cheese buttercream frosting with like the cinnamon sugar on it. Then it's got like a spice, like a pumpkin spice cream cheese buttercream, and it is oh, it's like it's gonna be divine. So we have a pumpkin doodle cup cookie that will be out on the menu tomorrow. I want one. I love pumpkin. They're going to come in 3 and 6 packs. So you can get 3 or 6. They're little cookies. And I will put those on the menu tomorrow morning. So by lunchtime tomorrow, well let's go ahead and say noon. So by noon, that's when the sale starts noon tomorrow. So from noon tomorrow until, actually I should have, you know what, midnight tonight. I'll have it on there tonight. I'm going to stay in the office and do it. Um, I'll get it on there tonight. I should have had it on there today. I just didn't get to it. The internet's been wonky. Just what it is. The pumpkin cheesecake cupcake was amazing. That's what I have been. I had one of those last night. It was the first time that I had had anything in 3 days, and that's what I had for my night snack because I hadn't been sleeping well. I slept my face off, and it settled my belly, so it was exactly perfect. That is one of my favorite. That thing out of the oven hot. That thing out of the oven hot, Amanda. Wow, like chef's kiss on that one. Phenomenal. But with that being said, right? With that being said, what's up, right? What is up is that I love y'all and that I have been kind of MIA, very MIA, because I have not been feeling well. But we are on the mend. We are on the upswing. We're turning the corner. We're turning the corner. Amazing flavors are great for my tummy. Yes, yes. Pumpkin is great for digestive. Oh. The other thing, I knew y'all. See, my brain doesn't want to work. Okay. So the other new thing, because two things were dropping, right? Two things were dropping. The other thing that is dropping on the website is going to be our pumpkin peanut butter 1-to-1 CBD, CBD, THC, the CBD ratio. It's the pumpkin peanut butter dog treats. So they're going to come in little 6 packs too, and they're going to be $15 a pack for 6 little dog treats, and those will be that's on sale. They're going to normally be 15 for three because they're nice little dog treats. If you haven't had it, Apple Store, get on it. They're amazing. Yeah, all of the fall stuff is going on sale again. I'm going to put everything, even the Munchie the Month boxes are going on sale. I'm going to cut a big sale. I've been doing like 15% off, 10% off, whatever like that. So I thought that this time we would just do a flat like sale, just to do that. Dog treats, yep, dog treats. Um, they are a big request. They're a big ask. So these, I'm excited to get these made and out the door. And they're going to be $15 for 6 of them. So that's a pretty good deal on those. I'm anxious to see how they work as well. So, y'all have any questions about anything? We got some new things dropping on the menu. We've got some sale items for sure. Some things are going to be really slashed. They're limited quantity things, and they're going to be very, very, very slashed. And then we have got new flavors on flour. So we've got our apple fritter. If you haven't checked the website out, apple fritter, Oreos, and Central Glue. Let's see. We are moving right along with the shop. Um, that's what's up tonight, y'all. That is what's up tonight. Also, um, the end of this month is the last September. The last order in September is going to get bingo cards. We're going to do something different in October, a new game. So stay tuned, okay? I will give y'all, because you're here tonight, if you want to know a little sneak peek about October, a big contest in October, drop me a hell yeah or a hashtag Grateful Fed in the comments. Drop me a hashtag Grateful Fed in the comments if you want a sneak peek or a sneak here, I guess, on what our big contest is for October. I am super excited about this. So if you want a little sneak, a little like whisper in your ear, let me know. My brain is not all here. I have a little bit of brain fog for sure. Hell yeah. So Heather wants to know. Who else? Hell yeah. Amanda wants to know. Sheila wants to know. Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah, Heather John says. Grateful Fed. So the month of October, it's spooky season. So many of y'all love spooky season, right? So we are going to do a month long. So you have all month long to get it in. We are going to do an elevated jack-o'-lantern contest. So you are going to do a carved pumpkin, right, with your best elevated Halloween, your hometown hippie Halloween, whatever you want to do. And we're going to enter the pictures of all the fun jack-o'-lanterns and we're going to vote on them. And the winner's going to get like all things pumpkin, right? All things pumpkin. I'm going to give you a big, like a Halloween, like, a whole like grand prize, like all the things from October. We're also going to be putting together boo bags for Halloween. Halloween treat bags, if anyone wants to grab those. Yes, an air fryer. That's hilarious. Air fryer. What? An air fryer? Did I say? Tell me I did not say air fryer. Oh, hang on. I think I know what's happening. Amanda says, "Have you warmed it?" Heather John says, "Yes, air fryer." I'm hoping that those two things go together. I'm putting that together on the way that my stuff runs. I'm hoping that's all that's going about. Because yes, the air fryer is how I heat up my cookies as well. I get so crunchy. It's so good. So good. So good. So good. I made today another one of those apple pie stuffed cookies. And those things are like when they cook in the house. If I had vanilla ice cream today, if I would have had a thing of vanilla ice cream today, I would have gone whoop and just eaten that one and made her another one because it looked that good. Like I was like fresh out of the oven. The apple pie stuff when it comes out of the oven still bubbles and the caramel's kind of running. It looks phenomenal when it comes out of the oven. That's one of the hardest things. I just want to go. I just want to bite. It's so good. I want to bite. Um, but on that note, y'all, I know there's other things that I'm forgetting to tell y'all tonight. My whole goal was to have an agenda to go by. Oh, I did have one thing written down. Sorry, sorry, brain fog. Um, Grateful Fed brand ambassadors. I did not anticipate getting sick. My goal was to have a Zoom scheduled. Please, I promise you, I will have that event for the Zoom scheduled, set up by the end of the week. It'll be early next week, it'll probably be Monday. I will send out that event invite here in the group. I'm going to set up an event in the group. You can just comment on that. The Zoom link will be posted. Come to the Zoom link. I'll tell you all about the details of it. If you don't want to do it, it's all good. If you do want to do it, there's big rewards for it. But there's some work involved. It's not just saying I'm a brand ambassador. There's some like actual things you have to do. So I hope you'll show up to the meeting if you're interested. The sale will start in the morning. First thing I'm gonna get on the website tonight. Um, the chance to win all weekend long. Give yourself gentleness, ease, and grace. Remember, calm, centered, collected to be connected, right? Anytime that you need your spirit guides, just look. They're there. I promise. They're there. Listen, look, pay attention. I promise. Tomorrow is the equinox. It is the heart space meditation night. I would love, love, love to see as many people on that meditation, so we can send the love. The apple pie is out of this world. I'm so glad y'all are enjoying everything. Playing my jack o' lantern. Yeah. Um, Thank you. Thank you for continuing to support me. Thank you for supporting me, not just the Hometown Hippie business part of the things, but thank you for supporting me physically, emotionally. Um, I don't think people really understand the community we're building here, but that's their fault, right? And I can't hold on to that. Y'all know if you're here tonight, you know what we're building. You know what we mean to one another. You know that this is about a heart mission, and this is about birds of a feather flocking together. And thank you for being my flock. Thank you for roosting with me, for nesting with me, all the things. You are stuck with me for life. I'm a life sentence. I love you, Amanda. I love all of y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And if I will say this without a doubt, I will take the healing energy. I'm still needing it. I'm still slow. Um, I'm still remembering to take a deep breath, right? And I'm just taking it day by day. I'm operating from a place of I'm doing my best. And someday this is not the best of the best. This is just the best for right now. And I'm okay with that. Um, I look forward to being back with y'all on Friday morning. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. For Wake and Bake, being back with some kind of a normal schedule. Sunday is the new moon. It is the manifesting moon. It is the moon that we're going to bless my building and we're going to set some intentionality for good blessings. I would love if you are local, and if you're not local, if you want to join us on live, I would love, 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 love for y'all to join us as we connect energy to send good harmony and good vibes and set the intention of a place of safe refuge, a place of abundance for all people that enter, and a place of safety and protection for the property, for the items in it, and for the people in it from anything that might seek to do harm. We're going to bless the building, our building, the new home of the Hotel Hippie. We're going to go bless that shop with the new moon and set the intentionality. When Carly comes into town, we're going to do a crystal grid out there. I'm hoping that she gets here. And then we're going to do Sunday sermon Sunday morning. We did our first Sunday service, which was clear and centered. We're probably going to do centered and collected and kind of retouch on that calm, centered, collected, and connected. We're going to sit on the floor, sing good vibes. Yes, we are. We're going to go sit on the floor and sing good vibes. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to get the sound bowls over there and everything. Amanda, don't play. Because the prices here are way better than what they are there. And there are tons of 4-bedroom houses here, no issues in the world. The bigger they have them, it's just the small ones they don't. They have all the walk to campus stuff is now walk to town because you have to be a senior at Longwood to live off campus. So all of that college housing, which was 4 and 5 bedroom things, all of that stuff is available right now, and they have to rent it. So get your butt up here. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you back in the area. I can't wait till the first time I walk through that door. I can't either, Heather. I cannot wait. Y'all, I'm gonna get off here tonight. I'm staying within the hour. That's a new boundary. I'm trying to stay hard to on my lives, no more than an hour. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a TikTok late night tonight. I have a lot of work I need to do, and I'm still moving slow. So we're not gonna do TikTok after hours because my head is literally like starting to split from the lights. So I'm gonna cut these lights out. I'm gonna cut my lamp onto the back. I'm gonna put on some highly vibrational music. I'm going to pack a bowl, eat an edible, and I'm going to jam out on the computer tonight. All those new fun things will be on the menu at midnight tonight. I'm going to get that all updated, and y'all can start the weekend sale. I will post a graphic in the morning. And on that note, as always, thank y'all for showing up tonight. Thank you for being here, tuning back in. As always, peace, love, and feast. And stay elevated. I love y'all.